Okay. And we are live.
Woo! On Facebook too?
Yeah, of course. Who are we?
Sweet.
Okay, so...
Hang on. Important first step.
Oh. Right.
What flavor is it today? Watermelon. Cheers. Hey.
Wow, that is fantastic.
I can't.
It's Buble.
Wow, we color coordinated today. That's nice. Can you move over, please?
No, I'm just too big.
Why?
Oh!
Okay, what are we doing today? We are
Alright.
looking at ridiculous, well, not all of them are going to be ridiculous, but we're going to look at some amusing job postings because it's pretty funny sometimes.
Yeah, we're gonna look at ridiculous job postings. I actually should pull up some more because you sent me, right?
Yeah,
Some more.
so if you get, like, the bottom half are more of the funny ones. You know what was crazy to me? The first thing I noticed in looking at job postings on Upwork was how many job postings there are for $5. Like, people are looking for, like, $5
I mean,
gigs.
very
often.
I kind of feel like they're not serious though.
Well, I clicked on some
Because-
of them because I was like, well, surely they mean $5 an hour. And in some case they did, which is still a little like, but maybe they're looking for somebody from the Philippines. But
Yeah.
some of them, it was just like, no, I want to pay you to edit my blogs, and I'm going to pay you $5 per blog. And like, I have been an editor for many people, both professionally and personally. Like my little sister, when she was in university, used to pay me to read her stuff over, and she would pay me in Quest protein bars. But it was usually like 2 a paper, I think. She's not gonna be on here, she's at work. But $5 per paper is pretty fucking low. Like, that's not worth my time.
No,
What do you mean?
That's not it.
If I'm doing it for $5, I'm doing it as a favor to you. That's some low-hanging fruit right there.
Yeah. Okay. So let's take a look at some of these. What are you doing over there?
I'm checking to make sure that we're live on YouTube.
Well, it says we're live.
Nice.
You can see it.
Cool. Okay, I'm back.
Okay.
I'm back.
So, yo, what's up, Darth? How you doing?
What is your Darth Vacant? The cat? What is that?
It's just a name. What do you mean?
Okay.
What
Well,
is
I
it?
don't know. I'm trying to understand it.
You're like a
Hello?
boomer with these video games.
I
know?
do not.
Like,
What do you mean? That's a video game term?
I don't know. It's just a tag, man. It's just a guy's like name.
Vader, but it's a cat.
Yeah.
I like it better now.
Here,
He
come
explained
on.
it nicely. God. You're so condescending sometimes. You know that? Sorry, I'm not fucking just out here pew-pewing on my computer
Well,
every night.
last when I was editing the clip, and then you were like, video games, waste of time, and then like you're trying to look through what was it? Somebody was saying something, and you're reading it, and you were like, what does that mean? Oh no, it was someone put an emoji, like the laughing one on Twitch. It's like this laughing guy is laughing back. And you're like, someone put a bald emoji. It was just funny.
I'm proud of my lack of knowledge on video game shit. Okay, I think it makes me funny. I think I played an Xbox game one time, and the only reason I was playing it was because I was filling in for somebody else when the other people went on a snack run. Cruz made me play, and I was like, I don't know what this is.
Well, I think everyone's gonna play video games once VR hits mainstream. It's on.
Okay, let's go.
Because then you're gonna be there. You know, you're
What
gonna be in person. It's gonna be awesome. It's like, come on. I've been training my whole life for this moment.
Okay. I'll cheer on the sidelines for you on that one.
All right.
Okay, let's find okay, this first one we have up doesn't look that crazy. Help rewriting blog post. I'm an anxiety coach and I'm starting my YouTube channel. Looking for someone who can take the text of my YouTube content and turn it into a blog post. I actually did that for you for a while, remember?
Yeah. I mean,
Alex and I used to work together.
Yeah, but the thing with that though is now you could just type that into like an AI, and the
Yeah.
AI will just do it for you.
And they just posted that 2 hours ago.
So you like, here's the thing with these crazy ones, because it's like that seems low for us. But imagine if you just used an AI tool just to do it for you, and
this
then it was
person's
done.
willing to pay up to $20 an hour. So if you took this gig, and then downloaded the program that we use called Descript, you literally put a video into Descript, hit transcribe, and it writes it all out for you. And yes, most of the time you have to go in and, you know, tweak it and stuff. But if you're getting paid $20 an hour, that's I would do that.
Travel Lover for travel accommodations. Yeah, I mean that would be easy to do. I think that's
Should we
totally
just
easy.
give up on our dreams and take some gigs?
I kind of want to just take something like this just
know.
so that we could just do it and then it would be like free money. It seems like, but then it would take some mental effort and I don't know if I want to exert that.
That's the thing with stuff like that is like you take it thinking like, oh, it's gonna be so easy. I'm not like mentally invested in it. But then when shit goes wrong or when it starts taking longer than you thought it would, then you start to resent it because you're like, and I don't even want to be doing this.
Yeah, I just did it as a joke and now look where I'm at.
That's what most people are with their full-time jobs.
Fuck
They're
this
like, I
guy.
don't want to be here. Who? What? Who?
Okay, is this one funny or is this one like so good?
I don't know. Some of them I just clicked on because I was like, that's an interesting title. Like Travel
Okay.
Lover for travel accommodations. That one caught my eye.
Okay.
We're looking for individuals that want a change in career. Cool. Nice opening. What makes us uniques? Uniques. Remote training provided travel discounts. Cool. Basically on your own business. You sell and coordinate transportation accommodations. Okay, so you're a salesman. I love it. We talked about this yesterday. I love seeing job postings where people say like the really obvious things. Like you need to be organized. You need to be ambitious. Goal orientated. That's another one. And you're like, those things all are becoming white noise that like I think are like really don't even need to be said. Because what are you gonna do? Interview somebody and they're gonna be like, yeah, I'm not organized.
I'm a piece of shit.
I'm not organized. I'm not ambitious.
That's something that I always think about because it's like if you're reading that, you're like not like they're like I want someone hardworking, I want someone focused, I want someone diligent, and you're like, well, I'm not gonna say that I'm just a piece of shit. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, hold on, I'm just gonna close a window quick because I'm getting blown up.
Okay. That next one I thought was interesting. So we can skip this one. Reddit expert needed
Okay.
for crypto moonshots. I have no idea what that means, but it intrigued me. And then in the description, it literally says the exact same thing. Looking for expert who can post in crypto moonshots within 10 minutes.
Does anyone know what that is?
I have no idea. I would
Hold on, I
love
wanna
if
Google that.
somebody knows what that
I'm
means.
gonna Google it right now. I have no idea. I mean, moon.
Then it's
like,
a $10
like,
fixed price.
to the moon usually means like.
Crypto moonshots? Moonshot cryptos? I don't know.
What is
that
Crypto
means.
Moonshots? Welcome to Crypto Moonshots. The subreddit is a place to discuss low market cap cryptocurrencies that might be potential moonshots. Okay, so moonshots is like when it goes to the moon. So like it times 100, like it grows like 100 times basically in the size.
Right, but
Where's the call with gameplay? I know, right?
you're disappointing your fans. Yeah, I have no idea what that means, but the job description didn't really give a lot.
Yeah.
You're on the next one though.
Darth, I think it says on my Twitch that I'm supposed to be playing God too. Shit. I haven't played in a long time. I put on a 14-day like kind of bubble on and just haven't been playing at all.
Damn, look at
I'm
him.
sorry for disappointing you, man. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I gotta get back on and chat with Fats though.
Okay, this one I thought the headline was funny. The headline literally says, "You need to search for unique and interesting Ask Reddit posts on Reddit." And then in the description, it's literally just, "I will send you detailed instructions how to do it. I'll pay $5 for 20 links." I don't even know.
Damn, I don't even know what that means.
know what to say about that.
Okay, I want to see this Reddit article one.
Okay.
Yeah, Darth, like, he got soloed. That sucks, man. I've just been safe. I haven't gotten killed or anything, but I'm just kind of over the game.
Nobody knows what that means.
Just seems like it's something where, you know, it's not as fun. You know what I mean? It's not as fun as it used to be. There's like so many things that came out. I'll do a stream and like cover it. I've been thinking about doing like a YouTube video, kind of talking about it a little bit, chatting with Fats, just seeing where things are at, and yeah, I'll go from there. I want to do other shit though. It just feels bad to be on that all the time. Okay, let's see here.
Okay.
See if I can make this bigger.
Okay, should I read it? I mean, this first line describes a lot of the jobs that we literally just pulled up. Says, I just came across a job posting that pretty much refuses to describe the job. After 2 paragraphs, oh, okay, that's a little elusive. After 2 paragraphs about the organization, the section that is specific, position specific, starts with, if you truly understand the role of a community relations representative, you don't need a summary or a checklist of tasks and responsibilities. It's pretty ambiguous.
Wait, what? If you truly understand the role of a community relations representative, you don't need a summary or a checklist of oh, so it's like they're trying to like gate you. They're like, oh, by the way, here's if you qualify, you'll know what I'm talking about. But if you don't, then you're fucked. It's basically what it's saying.
I would wonder how, like, not only this position, but also some of the other ones we looked at where it just gave like no information. Like, how many people are actually applying for those jobs? Because it just seems kind of crazy. You can just do your nails and stuffs and get paid for it.
Is that what they're saying here? What are they even saying?
I don't know.
You already have figured out the toolbox. I don't even know what this is. Is this English?
I don't know.
There are 4 short bullet points then. You know the drill. Put your best foot forward. Hit the apply button on the website career page. Attention, John Doe. And let's see if what it takes we could chat. Zero info on
The last line says, so in other words, the whole job description is, if you're qualified for this job, you'll be able to read our minds and know exactly what we're looking for. True. He's not wrong.
They basically say, do whatever you want to do, and they're like, do what we want you, or get fucked.
You know what's crazy though is I feel like this kind of highlights like a really big common problem in the job market, in that like a lot of jobs, especially corporate ones, will give you like very extensive information about like what they want from you. But then once you get in the job and you start doing it, it's like very, very quick that other things start being expected. And you're like, I don't know, like now you're just in over your head.
Yeah, I mean, sucks to suck. I mean, let's see. This is recruiting hell. I mean, that one looks good. Let's see. Dear hiring manager, if you truly understand the role of a hiring manager, you don't need a resume or in-person interview. You have already figured out what my skills are and where I've worked. Now is your time to take my experience and achievements, however you came to acquire the knowledge of them, and put me to work. You know the drill. Put your best foot forward. Forward this position's salary and benefits information. Attention, John Doe, and let's see if you can afford me.
I hope that guy actually applied, because I feel like that person would have emailed them back and been like, respect, man, you got the job.
Like someone is like looking for help but like doesn't know how to say it.
Yeah.
I want to click this recruiting hell thing. This looks funny.
Oh, okay. This is. We'll pay you an experience. Nice.
Well, okay.
Strong start.
I love that. I love when people say that. Okay. A friendly reminder of the no personal information rule, and a reminder that companies are okay. Okay. What is this? What does this mean? Okay. All right. Hey all. Wanted to post and pin a friendly reminder of the no personal information rule. We get quite a bit of pushback in mod mail, so here's some of the comments and our answers behind them. But the person posted on LinkedIn, it's public. Yes, but they didn't post it on Reddit. This subreddit is generally designed to call out bad behavior, hence recruiting hell. A lot of times we're calling people out. We don't want to create a witch hunt. Okay, I don't know if I want to read this part. But I have permission.
The context of this is above me now. I don't know what's going on.
No, I think this is just the rules for this subreddit here.
Either way, it's not that funny. Let's move on.
Wow. Okay.
Job hunting is crazy out there, man.
These job requirements are getting ridiculous.
Okay. Job description: looking for someone who knows all shortcut keys for Adobe Illustrator and is so proficient they are 15 on a scale of 1 to 10. Wow, are you going to pay them a 15 on a scale of 1 to 10? Must be able to do 51 things at once, blindfolded with your hands tied behind your back, deal with ridiculous deadlines, and get a full week's workout every day. If you have what it takes, we need you now. Edit. Yes, this is actually on Indeed. Wow. Nice.
Customer support representative.
I don't know anybody who knows all the shortcuts. Like, I don't know if anybody watching here has ever dealt with the Adobe programs, but they're fucking vast. And like, if you're in school and you're learning about Photoshop, chances are Photoshop is being developed and changed as you're learning about it. Like, that's how crazy it is. This person who posted this sounds like they don't actually know Adobe. I would bet.
I mean, it sounds like a lot to do. Let's see what some of these things here say. Customer support representative, phone, requirements, master's degree in STM field.
STEM. It's like science, technology, engineering, mathematics, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Preferably from top university, 5 to 10 years experience, part-time as needed, $16 an hour. My favorite is
Damn.
iOS dev position, which has market pay of $95 to $100K at $15 an hour with 5 years experience.
Everybody cares if you're still gonna play your video game. Oh my god.
What's up, Bubbles? How you doing, man?
Such a big dick out here in the Gotwick community.
Look, man, this is where I forge this community off of. How you doing, Bubbles?
Bubbles.
Bubbles, I hope you know, I haven't forgotten about what I owe you there. I already
What does
owe
that
you
mean?
the duck hot tub stream. he donated 20. He's like, I'll donate you $20 right now if you do a stream with like a rubber ducky, like what is it, like a blow up, and you do it in the hot tub. And I was like, okay. And then I like quit playing Gotwick after that. So I was like, shit. I feel I got the cash, so I gotta do this.
Maybe our next stream.
The banana boat, yeah.
It's getting pretty fucking cold out. We might have to save the hot tub streams for when our equipment won't die.
Well, we're going to Florida, so we could do it in Florida.
That's true.
It'd be way hotter there.
So not next week, but the week after that.
It'd be way hotter.
We
in
are
Florida.
going to be in Florida, so we can stream. We can do some fun stream stuff.
Absolutely.
Damn, I think we should do all our streams in the pool. or
Well,
in the hot tub.
obviously we should.
Yes.
It's gonna be way better.
I'm so excited. Okay.
This white woman. This is my.
I'm nobody.
This is my girlfriend, my future wife. I
Is
didn't
this
put Rand yet.
Fats?
Is this
Could you
Fats? Could you
imagine?
imagine if that was Fats the whole time? Like just,
I have met Fats, and I can
Yeah.
attest that he is a gem of a human
Yo,
being.
yo.
We slept at Fats' house when we went to England. This
yeah,
summer.
we went to Europe. Yo, Bubbles, you'll
Who's
love
this
this.
white
We
woman?
went to Europe and met up with Fats in real life, and
Next level catfishing.
slept at his place. It was fun. I thought you weren't gonna quit, man. Why'd you end up leaving? That's crazy.
Okay. Yes. In time, we will do the rubber ducky hot tub stream.
Yeah, so we'll
And are open to other stream suggestions that people would like to see.
yeah, we're going to Florida for a month in like a couple weeks, like literally driving down on Christmas Day. So we'll definitely light up some streams down there, and I'll have to get you what you're owed. Man, same shit, different day, and I start compulsive masturbation.
What?
Oh,
Fucking-
Bubbles.
Fucking streamers are weird, man.
Some things don't change.
You guys say some weird shit.
Hey,
Okay.
he's just a gamer. He's not a streamer.
Oh,
He just roasts some people, though. He's really funny.
I see that.
He's from Singapore, right? I think Bubbles is from
Nice.
Singapore. Yeah, it's sick.
That's cool.
But yeah, Gotwick is basically the same thing, and I liked streaming the game more than I liked playing the game. And then like it was like you'd have like competitions with people, like there's events and stuff. And then I was like, man, this sucks because I don't even care about these teams who are playing anymore. Like it just wasn't that fun anymore, and they just kept releasing new stuff, and yeah, it was just not that fun. I miss Tana fake tits though. I think she's the most. She's got to be the most catfish. She's got to be the biggest catfish in the game for sure. I'm committed to the idea.
Okay. Are we just kind of reading random like Reddit posts now, I guess? We're just talking about bad job experiences. This one seems pretty good.
Yeah, this one looks funny.
Do not give employers a 2-week notice. This would be a good thing to get people to vote on. Do you think that a 2-week notice is a good call or a bad call? And I'm gonna vote it's actually can be a bad call, and I'll tell you why in a second, but we'll read this story first. My wife works for an EMT company. She really liked the company. They invited her to company parties, gave her a work vehicle, and paid above average rates. Cool. She liked it so much that she wanted to take the professional courtesy and give them a 2-week notice.
So nice of her.
Actually, a 19-day notice before the winter semester started. She gets a call from her boss's boss who says they want her to quit over a week early on the 15th for payroll reasons. Bullshit. This fat cat doesn't want to pay her Christmas pay, but also doesn't want her to qualify for unemployment benefits. I'm not sure how you would qualify for unemployment if you're quitting, but anyway, my wife told them to pound sand and that she will resign on the 29th, and if they want to terminate her on the 15th, that's their prerogative. Heed my warning, no matter how good the company is, no matter how chummy they are with you, no matter how many company parties and perks they give, they are only self-interested and they do not care about you. Yeah, I mean, that sounds shitty.
Yeah, I mean...
And make the girl play it? Excuse me, Darth Vacat. The girl has a name, okay?
Yeah, Elden Ring would be fun to make her play. I've never played it, though, either. It'd be probably pretty hard. That would be funny to do, though.
I'll embarrass everybody, but... Yeah, I mean, I have mixed feelings on the 2-week notice thing. I don't know if you can really rule in on this because I don't think you've ever had a full-time job that you've given yes, you have. Have you given a 2-week notice?
Yeah, probably when I was a bartender. I had to do that. Probably just didn't dip out. But not really. Man, this one looks like an upgrade from your ex. Oh man. Big time. 2 working eyes.
What?
Oh god.
Did you bring your ex on the stream?
I don't think so.
2 working eyes.
Oh,
y'all are vicious out here.
Don't listen to Bubbles, okay? He's trolling. He's trolling.
We're sticking to the topic.
Yeah. We're talking about jobs, Bubbles.
This is not a stream about exes. That's for a Friday night with alcohol.
His ex
was cross-eyed? No, she wasn't. I don't think so. I saw her in person. I don't think that's true, Bubbles.
No.
You guys are literally just on here to troll. Okay, so I feel like we're struggling to fake guy.
Could you imagine the whole time?
This one looks like an upgrade from your ex.
You guys probably tagged each other in Discord just to do that.
That's what we do. Okay.
Fuckers.
I think we should just go on to the next topic. I think this one's...
Oh, man. God.
No serious strim allude.
Go with take strim.
Bubbles out. Take care.
Oh, God.
Ciao.
Good. I'm going to read this one. Okay.
Okay.
Oh. Peace out, Bubbles. Is it normal to kiss a coworker on the lips during a Christmas work event? Totally normal. It's totally fine.
Nice.
Do it all the time. During our Christmas dinner, one of my teammates came and kissed me on the lips and said hello. Then a few hours later, one of my other coworkers kissed me on the lips as well.
Where do you work?
Oh, this Bubbles coming
Where
back.
do you work?
Kiss as in just a peck on the lips, of course. Nothing long or serious. Both were like 0.005 seconds long. Also, this one didn't make me uncomfortable technically, but when we went for one pub to another 50-minute walk, my manager has arm around me the whole time, and we walked like that while singing for the whole walk. Are both normal behaviors? P.S. For those asking, I'm a 21 female, and the coworkers are 29 and 36 male. Manager is 30 male. We're in the UK.
Well, let's look at the comments.
I mean, I would... I guess they're European, right? Like, is it a little different?
I guess, but I don't know. I mean, I wish Karen was on this because she could weigh in.
Yeah, I think... Let me see. How do I get in there?
You can't look at the comments? Oh, are those the comments? Oh. Oh, the bigger question is, were you okay with it?
There we go.
Not normal at all. They were just using the holidays as cover to push your boundaries. I would steer clear of these guys. It's pretty hard to steer clear of your boss, though. Let's just throw that out there.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like, giving someone just a straight up kiss on the lips, a bit weird.
I've never worked in an environment where people were close enough that they were like kissing each other anywhere. but in corporate settings, that's usually not a thing. There's usually HR departments, and they're like at my last
on
job,
that shit.
the HR department would have never let that shit fly. Never. This is very important. They're most likely to continue pushing your boundaries. Okay, bored of this one.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked up.
Darth Vaycat says, yeah, that's weird.
Especially as like the weirdest part, like
This sounds
as a
like
21-year-old, and then you're getting bombarded by three different
yeah.
dudes like coming at you at that Christmas party.
I
trying to get some ass
curious,
cheeks.
like what that workplace is. Like, is it like a media company, or like what's the work dynamic like? Because I would bet that kind of stuff probably goes on a lot. Well, can you check out both fries to make sure they're real? You'll never fucking know, Bubbles. You'll never know.
They're emeralds. So pretty. So beautiful. Yes.
Is the company Blizzard?
Oh, dude.
What's Blizzard?
Blizzard's a gaming company, and they got busted for like basically people were getting sexually assaulted at Christmas parties and just in general at the workplace, like women, and it got reported to like the CEO, and the CEO was like, I don't give a shit. And then like apparently he had like threatened to or tried to get someone killed that was like one of his like
Oh my god.
fucking like personal assistants that was a woman. Like it was this whole thing. He's still like the CEO, I'm pretty sure.
Damn.
Yeah, crawling in the cubicles. Right.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they were like, they acted as frat boys. It was crazy, man. It's fucking wild.
I'm not gonna lie, Bubbles. I am very often out of the loop on things. People talk to me all the time about shit going on in the news, and fully acknowledge that sometimes it's irresponsible to just neglect knowing what's going on in the world, but I'm in like tunnel vision mode lately. That's all I can say.
I mean, yeah, that one happened a long time ago, but
Yeah, I have no excuse
you
for
don't,
that.
Yeah, if you don't know anything about video games, then you probably wouldn't have heard that news. Because it's the most crazy thing, because they're like one of the biggest gaming companies in the world. So it's like
That's why I don't know.
they're just like dogging people, you know? Is he that good?
Is he that good, Kelsey?
I don't want to read that. I'm looking for more ridiculous shit.
Oh, that one I thought was funny because it says seeking rockstar remote social media manager.
see.
I picked some social media manager jobs because I personally think that social media managers, if you go look at online job postings today, it's probably one of the most common ones you'll see. Like, just everybody wants a social media manager. But I personally think, and I think you agree with me, it's one of the most like flawed and pitfall filled positions that you can get. Because when you want a social media manager, you're usually asking for like 20 things. You're usually, I can only speak from my experience, but in the 2 social media manager positions I had, I was spread so thin that the quality of work I was putting out was just shit. Like, I was expected to manage social media platforms, multiple, like Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and then we were working on YouTube and TikTok for 2 brands, while also trying to grow their email marketing, while also managing our ambassador and affiliate network, while also handling like basically customer service shit. Like, when you put all of that on one person, it's like, okay, we want you to just handle all of these things so that none of them flop, but we're also gonna simultaneously expect you to grow them, which is like, I mean, you can probably talk more about this, but like growing and then just maintaining your platforms are often 2 different things. Because maintaining is like, okay, you're just going to show up every day, you're going to do the posts, you're going to do the things. But growing takes strategy, and it takes time to like analyze what you're doing and be like, okay, these posts didn't work. Why didn't they work? Why did these ones work? Like, it takes time to analyze and pivot and strategize. And if you're doing 15 things every day, you're probably not doing that.
I mean, it's just to summarize what you said there, it's kind of like someone's like, hey, can you manage my Instagram for me and post for me? And then, hey, can you post and make the pictures too? Oh, and can you write the captions and that stuff? Oh, and can you like manage this like random ass thing that I have? And then like in between your days, like before you get the coffee and everything, can you just tickle my balls a little bit? And then like, you know, rub my back, and you're like, wait, what the? How did that get in there? Tickle your ball? Like what? And it's literally like that, because it's like it's like shit rolls downhill, and you're the fucking right at the bottom of the hill, so you get all the shit, and it just comes on you, you know, because they're like, oh man, like, you know, people can just post.
It's all about money, and hiring people costs money. I mean,
Yeah.
you're not wrong, but I just think it's interesting that a lot of companies and people out there are willing to shell out like 30, 40, 50K a year for a social media manager and just get subpar results throughout that whole year, when they could just hire a couple consultants, pay them like a chunk of money up front, and be like, I want you to get this result. That makes more sense to me. What does the 3 out of 5 mean?
I mean, the 3 out of 5?
Yeah.
That's just how many channels we're going to right now.
Oh, we're not on your YouTube?
No. I want to see what happened
Okay.
on there.
Because they look at short-term earnings. Yes, that's exactly it.
You know what, Darth? I actually disagree, only because I think that it's not that they look at short term necessarily. I think it's more that they don't understand what they're talking about in the first place. And by having someone who's like handling a part they don't understand, which is like social media and posting, they know they have to do it, but they don't understand it. And then they're like, oh, well, I don't understand this other thing too, so you could just do that too, man. Like, no problem. And then they throw that on you. And I think they just like really just don't fucking understand like what it takes for that. And they're also too cheap to pay for almost like a specific result or a specific strategy. Because I've found like a lot of time, like I've gotten a lot of these little social media managing roles, and a lot of times you just like, you start off as kind of like a consultant, like you're telling them what to do. And then at some point, if you don't handle it correctly, the relationship flips.
Yeah.
And now now they're like your boss, but worse, because like they're paying you way less money to take that shit. You know, like if they're paying you $1,000 a month to post on them, for them you're like, okay, cool, I'll post for you. But then they're like, oh,
but now we want those analytics.
But now I want, well, maybe the analytics, or maybe I want you to like delete comments. Like literally I had someone was going viral for them, and they're like, you know what? So many negative comments. It's gonna hurt our customer base, and people aren't gonna take us seriously. So we'd like you to delete them. I'm like, there's 70 comments on one of these posts. You want me to like, police this? What the fuck? No, like I'm not gonna do that. Like, you're not paying me enough for that shit.
That's why, I mean,
you're like, damn, man.
I don't really like when people are always like, oh, like constantly refer back to your contract, because I think it just like positions will kind of evolve, and as you learn to work together, you're gonna be like, hey, you know what? This thing didn't work. I think we should start doing this thing. But I respect people who like are really stern on like I do this, I don't do this, because that's what I meant earlier. Like, it's really easy to post a job posting, somebody takes it, and then as you continue to work for them, they start kind of tacking more things on you. And then sometimes, I mean, this literally happened to me where I like went to work one day and I was like, I don't know how I started doing these kinds of daily tasks, but I fucking hate them, and I never would have signed on had I known that this was part of the job. So I just think,
but it's too late at that point, right? Because you're already there. You're like, oh,
I think
shit.
It's better to one, be a consultant that you're like, this is what I do, this is what I'm really good at, and I can do good work for you, but this is what my work is. But also, I think I lost my other point. Yeah, it's gone.
Okay, let's read this. Let's read this roll, and then maybe it'll jog your memory.
Okay.
Back. Okay, I'm gonna actually zoom in a little bit more, because this looks like it's gonna be hard to see. Okay, that's way better. Oh, here we go.
But if you don't do it, then you're out of a job all of a sudden. That's true. That's true, Darth. But I think Alex and I probably both agree that we'd rather be out of a job than trapped in a job that you just don't want to do, because being out of a job pushes you to pursue something that you actually do want to do. Oh, this is what I was going to say. I think that something that I will always be weary of, and I think that everybody should, is getting hired by somebody who has no idea what it is they're asking you to do. So, and what I mean by that is like, Alex and I are in the process right now of growing our own business, and we're in the position where like we're doing everything. So when it comes to a point that we're going to be outsourcing and hiring other people to do shit, it makes it way easier to not only know like when somebody's a good fit, but it also makes them way easier for you to give them guidance, for you to understand the problems they're going to run into, because you actually know what you're asking of them. I had an employer in the past who hired for social media positions, and I was like in charge of all those social media positions, and she just had not the slightest fucking clue about social media. So she would expect things to be done at like just a unreasonable pace. Like it was crazy. Like whether it was somebody making graphics, somebody making videos, like why aren't our social accounts growing? It didn't matter how articulately you explained it to her. It was completely over her head because she had never done it. So it was almost impossible to like really connect with her and explain to her like, here's the problems, here's why what you're wanting to see isn't happening. But she'd never done any of it. And it's just wild to me. There's really there's a difference between being able to like lead a team and being able to help improve a team. Like maybe that doesn't make sense, but I stand really solidly on that. Like I will never hire somebody for something that I'm like, I don't have some kind of understanding of. I just think it's dumb. You're gonna butt heads. You're not gonna understand each other.
Yeah, it gets into a mistake, sure. Absolutely. Okay, let's read this one.
What do we got?
I've been waiting on this.
Rockstar.
Seeking Rockstar Remote Social Media Manager. We are an award-winning agency specializing in branding and marketing online with exceptional social and video content within aesthetic medicine providers such as medical spas, dermatologists, plastic surgeons, and cosmetic dentists. Our motto, do good, give back, make an impact. I love that kind of rhymes.
That, I think...
Fucking cracks me up.
Okay.
We're seeing a rockstar, or we're seeking a rockstar remote social manager who excels in design as well as execution of organic and paid video campaigns to grow businesses online with the following skill sets: social media management, create, curate, post, and drive engagement to boost followers and bookings; video marketing and editing, caption, text, overlays, Reel/TikTok creation and posting; social media platforms, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Google, using Loomly to schedule, fuck me. Design, Adobe Illustrator, Photoshop, and Canva to create dynamic and compelling content; Google My Business, keyword optimization and management; bonus, Facebook ads and or Google ads management, ability to run ads; bonus, development of email marketing campaigns to accompany our social media deliverables.
Sounds like my last job.
As so many things. We have a social media course we give to all managers.
Great.
Morepayingpatients.com, as well as our access to our design database, templates, and tutorials. We typically deliver 1 post per day with management/engagement and 3 to 5 stories for each client. Fuck. 1 virtual team meeting per week and continued communication, as well as performance incentives and bonuses for your ability to drive both growth and conversions.
I'm over this.
Whoa,
what is the pay?
man.
Did they say the pay?
Please share.
We got a
Jeez.
mouthful of requirements.
$250. I mean, you can't make that shit up. You know what I mean? Like, I hope a fixed price too. It says fixed price. Hey, bro, can you create all of our social content
When did they post this?
all of our clients? 23 hours ago. 23 hours ago. Should we respond?
Oh man. Oh man. $250.
That was rough.
That is some shit. And the sad thing is, some young person who's desperate for money is gonna take that.
And just so you guys know, like, we actually were in a company previously. We won like awards and shit like that. A similar agency. To get like social media management, you have to pay usually like minimum $1,000 a month. Video marketing and editing, you're usually looking at around $1,000 to $1,500 a month.
Yeah.
Depending on where you get the editors from. Like, you can get them from the Philippines for like $650 a month, but someone's got to manage them.
Social media platforms.
I mean, they're just scheduling. That's fine. Design, I mean, they're just saying make good shit. So I mean,
This is potentially 4 different positions in one.
Facebook ads, Facebook ads, email marketing.
And this person is going to run into the exact situation that I just discussed, where you're going to try to hire one person to do all these things for $250. You're already not incentivizing them to do good work because you're like, man, I'm going to pay you dog shit, but I'm probably going to expect great shit in return. So this person is going to probably see a high turnover in this position.
Yeah,
that is some shit. I would never do all of those things again, but even if I was considering that job, I would not do it for less than several thousand a month. 250s.
I mean, it's just like, it's just tough. It's just burnt right there. I'm so sorry. I'm just sipping on bubblies, baby.
That's
okay.
That's not what it smelled like, though. Okay, but regarding that last post, that's exactly what I was just talking about. Like, you can't hire out for something that you have no idea what you're hiring out for. So Alex and I would never create a job posting like that because we know that that is spread way too fucking thin. You're asking way too much of one person. You're paying shit, so you're going to get shit results, but then you're going to be mad when you get those shit results. So we should check back on that one in 2 days and see what it looks like. Or see if it's down.
Horrendous, man.
Okay, what do we got here?
I hope they're joking with that. Like,
I feel like they're not.
Real. This is gonna be hard to see. Hold on.
Can we? Yeah, move it over.
Okay. There you go.
What's your budget? So we don't know what this is regarding.
Yo, can you guys see that? Okay. Is it too tiny?
Let us know, Darth. It's.
I'm messing it up now. Okay.
Okay, so the first person, you want to be the
yeah. Let me narrate. Or you want to be the first and I'll be the second?
We're gonna go back and forth.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I like that. All right. Let's go.
What's your budget?
It's a fairly low budget and shouldn't take more than 6 months to complete.
Nice. When you say low, are you talking everyone gets 200 or not as much as Phyrexis will pay you, but still a good amount? Rather, what specifically is your total budget for the entire project? This is important for inquiring devs because we don't want to be sucked into a project and then find out later that our work is going towards no end. I hope that makes a little bit of sense.
That's totally fine. Our budget is $1,000. It's a very small project, more of a passion project that is our way of helping show people that we can make video games and get our studio up off the ground.
In developed countries, that will get you 2 to 3 days of work. You're looking to hire a team of game developers and artists on a project that shouldn't take more than 6 months for $1,000. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but have some sense of reason. That's actually worse than the last one.
Yeah, that one's...
Damn.
I mean,
I don't know how many people are required on a team of developers to create a video game. Maybe some of the streamer nerds on here can weigh in on that. I have no idea, so I'm talking out my ass here.
So much money.
But $1,000 for multiple people for 6 months? That person sounds like a dumbass. This is a good example of what I just said. Like, you're asking for something that you have no idea the scope of, so you should probably do some research and then try again.
Yeah, that's savage.
People are idiots.
Damn! Okay, well, we've almost expanded our hour here.
Should we look at one more? Do we have anything else up? We got 10 more minutes.
Let's see.
We don't want to jib Darth Vader out of his time with us. Okay. Oh, this one I thought was funny because in the headline it says you specifically need experience with luxury watches, but you're a writer.
Copy blog writer.
Copy blog writer with luxury watch experience. Posted 12 hours ago. I'm in need of an experienced writer for blogs, articles, email, and potentially offline content. The subject matter will be luxury watches such as Rolex, Patek, Cartier, etc. We purchase and sell primarily Swiss watches and need continuous content that is highly relevant to our buyers and sellers. Examples include articles on different watch models, range of watch values, industry news, etc. Horologist? Nice.
That's the study of watches.
I know.
Isn't that from like Pirates of the Caribbean? Horologist? There's like a Pirates of the Caribbean where it's like, my daughter's a horologist, and they're like, oh.
I don't know that.
You make a
I don't
joke?
know.
No. Okay.
Nope. So they want you to create 1 to 2 months of content at a time. Provide topics like SEO data that should be emphasized. There may occasionally be the need for a quick turnaround. That's always I feel like the term quick turnaround is like a bit of a potential red flag where
Yeah,
when
you're
you're
like,
looking
oh,
at job
okay.
things, like you're like, I don't know. Depending on who's posting it, that usually to me just means like there's potential that I'm gonna be unreasonable.
It's gonna take a while.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fucked up.
If things go well, this project too, blah, blah, blah. I don't care. Let's see what they're paying. Less than 30 hours a week, $30 to $100 hourly.
It's not bad, right? It could be worse.
I mean, that actually is pretty good.
You just gotta know about watches.
Yeah. Honestly, that's like the one that we've seen so far that I have the least shit to say about.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty cool. I like that. I like when people have headlines like that where they put in something specific that catches your eye. Because if you were somebody who just like happened to be really interested in watches, you would see that and you'd probably get really fucking excited.
You'd be like, let's go.
We already looked at this one, I think. This $5 one. So
I'm just trying to look.
ambiguous. Job hunting is something else, man. It's a dog-eat-dog world out there. Oh, Becca's here. Oh my gosh, I didn't get notified that you were live. Well, Becca, sucks
Becca,
to
you
suck.
traitor.
We told you Mondays and Thursdays, 10 a.m.
Mondays and Thursdays, 10 a.m. Central.
Just kidding. We can't shit on her. She's
Don't
doing
you
work for us right now.
forget.
Well, Becca, we have spent the last hour looking at crazy job postings, and it's been fun. And I've also been getting trolled by Alex's live stream buddies.
That's right.
They said that I'm better looking than his ex. That was nice.
You're just gonna wear that one, hey? Just gonna take that one.
It's
Celebrate that one
busy
all day.
working for you. I mean, no, it's not the first time I've heard it. 15 ridiculous jobs so useless they won't believe you exist. Okay, for the last 10 minutes of this episode, we're gonna power through these. Sounds fun. It was fun. It was fun. Be here on time on Monday because, oh yeah, so like we mentioned, we're doing these next week to all the several people who are watching today. The Monday after that, we will probably be driving. Alex and I are driving down to Florida together. So if you never see us on a live stream again after that, it's probably because one of us killed the other one.
It's been fun.
It's like, what is it, like 36 hours of driving that we're going to do?
No, it's like 24.
That is not true. Karen! Where's Karen?
Well, think about this, babe.
That is not
We have
true.
8 hours the first day, 8 hours the second day,
I thought we
or
were
the
doing
third
12
day.
hours.
No, let me talk. 8 hours the first,
We'll
8
say
hours the
things that are
third,
right.
12. The second day is going to be like 12 hours.
Yeah.
So it's like 26 ish.
Either way.
It's not 30.
So we will not be doing a live stream on that Monday, but we will be back on the I don't know. We might just not be live streaming that week. We'll let you know.
Okay.
But Darth Vaycat, I hope I'm saying his name right. We're gonna do a hot tub live stream in Florida.
Okay, 15 ridiculous jobs so useless you won't believe they exist.
Let's go. Okay, what do we got? Lifeguard at the swimming pool at the Olympics. Wow. True.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
professional paint drying watcher. How much do you think you
Nice.
get paid for that? Just to watch the paint?
I
Probably as
don't
much
know.
as the painter.
Okay, what else we got? Self-storage manager. I mean, hey, we have 2 storage lockers, now 1 actually, and the manager there is a lovely man. But I mean,
He's probably busy though. He's
That's
probably
a
busy.
needed profession though, because people are buying those, people are emptying them, people come to check their storage lockers. Like, somebody's gonna monitor that shit.
Professional snuggler.
I've seen videos of professional cuddlers, and they're really kind of uncomfortable to watch, but you'd be surprised how many people pay for that service. A lot of like grieving people, like people who have lost somebody, will pay for a professional snuggler to come
God.
in and just like hold them. And a lot of
No.
times, like, I watched this woman was a professional cuddler. I just watched like a little 3-minute clip about her, and she's like, yeah, it's really common for people to cry It's pretty common for men to get erect, like, but it's a in-demand service. Don't look at me like that.
I mean, I just can't imagine going to work, booting up, suiting up, being like, all right, bye, honey.
And then you
Go to work, and then you go cuddle someone just crying in your arms.
Yeah.
All day.
Yeah. It's,
wow.
Okay, next.
Okay.
We have professional sleeper. I feel like this is probably sleep studies. Like, you probably participate.
Testing mattresses, serving as a scientific research subject or in some other capacity. Okay.
There's a lot of jobs like this, though. Like, you can get paid to, like, donate bodily fluids in the States. Like, it's not really a thing in Canada, I don't think. But I remember there's, like, a Friends episode where Joey was, like, short on money. So he's like, okay, like, what can I donate to get some money? And apparently that shit happened. Like, you can pay to donate blood and semen and shit like that. Mall Santa Claus in Jerusalem. Yep, he exists, though he probably doesn't draw the crowd that Macy's does. The city, claimed by both Israelis and Palestinians as their capital, has got a jolly ambassador of the high-profile Christian holiday. Okay, well, paid Santas are in every mall. It's not that interesting.
Yeah, but they're Jewish and they don't believe in Santa.
Oh.
That's why it's interesting.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, sign spinners. Becca's still here. My first ever job, I don't know if I told you this, babe. This might be a game changer for you. My first ever job was Becca got a job when she was like 13 to wear a pierogi. It was like a pierogi costume.
Becca's her sister, by the way.
Becca is my sister. She was a dancing pierogi, and she would walk around outside this like bakery as a pierogi to encourage people to come into the bakery. And then there was a second costume that was a cabbage roll. And on one occasion, or maybe two, the cabbage roll called in sick. So I stepped up. And I think we also had signs. So this is the thing. CD rack manufacturers. Are people still making CDs? Does anybody know?
Though they have Once Held Proud room.
I know records are like coming back, but does anybody buy CDs anymore?
Toll booth operator.
Those are still a thing.
Yo, those are important, man. You need cash. You gotta pay with cash, baby.
You only did it if you could be the pierogi. That's true. I wanted to be the pierogi. It was a better costume. It's more aesthetic. Restroom attendant. I actually, well, full disclosure, I don't really go to nightclubs anymore, but the last few times I went to a nightclub, I actually didn't see a restroom attendant. And the few times that I ever actually saw one, all they were there for was just to guard the bowl of goodies. Like, did you, in the men's bathroom, did you have like a bowl of goodies that would sit on the sink, and it was like gum, deodorant, cologne, and there would be a woman there like manning it to make sure people didn't grab shit for free because you had to pay for it. Condoms, I think, were also in the bowl.
What?
Like, just stuff that they thought, like, drunk people at the club would want.
No, like, they have, like, guys, like, that would be in there, and basically they had all that stuff, but if you tip them, they'd give you something.
Yeah. That's what it was,
You didn't have to pay for it. They weren't, like, trying to pay for that. They were just giving you to tip them.
Oh.
But, like, in men's restrooms, they'd be so weird about it because they're like, I mean, you guys probably... if you've been to a club or anything, at least in North America, it's probably happened, but they usually come in and they sit there and they stand right in front of where you're going to dry your hands with a towel.
Yeah, they
and then
sometimes
they're like,
hand you one. Yeah.
And then you're like, no, man, I'm good. And then you do your thing and then you walk out. But then if you take the towel and you don't tip them, then it kind of feels bad. So it's like, it's all just like a mind game.
Becca says they still sell CDs at the mall. Interesting. I would wonder how the sales of CDs have changed over the years, because I imagine that market's in the shit. Pet psychologist. Honestly, I would believe this. Let's see what the description says. Isn't Caesar like the dog whisperer? He's technically a pet psychologist. He's like a dog trainer.
It gets out of their minds. I mean... Yeah, I mean, like, dogs probably do dumb shit because they're stupid. So, like, they have someone who's like, this is why they're doing that, because the dog is thinking this way.
Oh, Becca asked, how come you aren't live in the Mighty Network?
I'm just done with the Mighty Network, Becca, at this moment.
Becca,
I'm trying to figure it out.
We're figuring out some stuff with our site. By the way, everybody else, our site is inspiredidiots.com. It runs off of a host called Mighty Network. The reason we're not in there is because when we have stuff like this up on the screen, it flips in the Mighty Network, so everything is backwards. So we just haven't been live streaming in there. But we're also considering maybe switching the site host. We'll see. Pet food taster. I'd like to nominate my little sister to do this because sometimes she eats pet food for money. Which, like, now in hindsight is a really bad idea for her because she's got multiple food intolerances, so.
That's probably
Next. Yeah. Stop eating cat food, Tesla. Video store owner. I would wonder how old this article is because I don't think Blockbuster is even a thing anymore.
Well, it's just an old picture, I guess. Like, that's what people would probably identify with.
Weatherman in San Diego. Considered the city with the best, most consistent weather in the world. Cool. Well, somebody's got to do it, you know?
That'd be cool to get on there and be like, it's going to be sunny today, guys. Don't worry about a thing.
Elevator operator. I feel like these are probably only a thing in, like, really ritzy hotels and stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't think that that's really a
you gotta pay
anymore.
people for that now. No, absolutely.
Okay, what else we got?
That's it.
Anything
That's
else?
the 15.
That's it. Okay, right at 11. Wow. I learned a lot today.
All right. Well,
So,
thanks for coming to the stream, guys.
Do we have any kind of summary that we want to leave with people? Don't post jobs if you don't know what you're asking for. Don't post jobs for $5. Don't post jobs for $250.
You know what? I think it's all in their right to post the job. I just think
That's right.
don't
It
take
gives us
jobs
content
that
to talk
suck
shit
ass. Just don't take jobs that suck. That's
Aw, Liam is saying hi. Hi, Liam.
it. Hi, Liam.
Liam is our 3-year-old nephew. Hi, Liam. Okay.
All right.
Well,
Peace,
see you
guys.
guys on Monday.